Welcome back to Bad Back Garage. On this episode, I clean up this mess. Oh yeah, and also put the V8 back together after I pulled it apart for pretty much no reason.
Bad back garage.
So I figure first things first, this is what my shed usually looks like after I've we had a garage sale on the weekend and figured, well, probably most people's sheds are always a mess like this in between doing things, so that I'll get in time lapse cleaning this crap up just because why not. I was probably going to start recording more of what I just do in this shed when I actually come down and work in it, just so you can see a bit of everything that I sort of suppose I do, because I also I do a bit of scrapping to make a bit of extra money, because not working sort of makes it a bit hard to do these builds. So I just do whatever I can to make a bit extra money. But yeah, well, I'll just flick you around so you can really see the mess I've got. So as I said, we had a garage sale on the weekend and everything just gets thrown in here, and yeah, can't see much there because there's nothing to show, but all on there, got boxes everywhere, got parts everywhere. Just I got a mower in here that doesn't usually park in here, but yeah, it's sort of expensive. Probably should park it in here when I'm not using it. But yeah, I don't know. I'll just get in and clean it up, I guess, because that's what needs to be done first. Oh yeah, sorry wife, you're gonna have to edit this shit because I'll be walking in there a lot, so sorry. Not sorry. Love you. Now, didn't think this through. I've blocked the exit to the mower. I'm an idiot. It's got to be lunchtime somewhere. not feeling the greatest, got a bit of a head spin. I was taking some tablets that was messing me up a bit. I couldn't sleep, so I've been trying to get off them. And yeah, it doesn't make me feel real crash hot. But at least I've got somewhere I can work now. Well, hopefully that'll all be cleaned up once I put the V8 on the chassis and get this V8 back together. That'll get rid of another stand and clean this trolley off. So I'm going to go have some lunch, have a bit of a break, and then come back down and hopefully get this thing sorted. Well, back from lunch, went and did a, oh, gotta open the eye up a bit. Just went and did a dump run, got rid of a heap of cardboard and a little bit of rubbish. But I've changed my mind. Instead of working on the V8, this is what usually happens with me. I change my mind every 5 minutes. I figure I'll do this instead. Clean this mess up. Yeah, this is my parts area. If you haven't already seen all the GU parts. Just needs a bit of a tidy up. I've got all my stuff I've got to scrap. That's for another project. That housing's for sale, and they're just extra stuff I've got to go through, and some tools and stuff in there too. But just got to go through, clean all this mess up, load it up, because I don't think I'll get a lot for this stuff. It might only be $100, $150 in scrap. But whatever's up there, I think I've got motors and gearboxes up there. But anyway, yeah, I don't think I'll get a lot in scrap for this stuff, but $100, $150 is better than nothing at the moment. So I won't bore you with going through this stuff, because I got to just strip studs and stuff out of all the cast, and it takes a little bit of time, but it helps build the projects, I suppose. So I'll just get stuck into this and show what I'm left with when I'm finished. Well, it's the next day, so I only got the scrap done yesterday afternoon, as I keep changing my mind. I cleaned it up a little bit, but not too much. I only took about $80 worth of stuff in, so there wasn't that much there. But got that for next time. I got some wheels I need to strip off, just like I usually strip off. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm too tired. Even though it's like 11 o'clock. Got to get these tyres stripped off, and yeah, but get back into this, and a couple of flywheels there I need to get machined up ready so I can sell them ready to go. So if people need TD and TB flywheels on the weekend, I'll have them machined ready. I think that's RD28. I've got to get that done too. And actually I probably should get my V8 one done. I might just have to take a heap of flywheels in and get them all machined up in one hit. What's next? Well, yeah, I think I'll just get stuck into still stripping that manifold down. Had problems getting these little things out. The amount of time I put in this, it's really not worth doing for scrap, but my time's not worth anything anymore, so it doesn't matter. But the plan is sump back on, and assemble what I can. Just sump, valve covers. I still got to get that alternator off. I think that was jammed on, that bolt. So I got to get that off still, and then give this engine a clean up, paint it, throw it, and then put it with the gearbox, and get it on this thing, because I really need to get this as a runner. Because I don't know if I said earlier on, plans are load a gearbox on, and then get the motor and gearbox on the chassis, throw the cab on. I was going to spend time on the cab before. I'm probably going to smash the cab up pretty bad anyway, so there's no point in spending heaps of time making it look pretty. So I'm just going to throw the cab straight on, steering box in. Don't need brake lines. I might just hook the handbrake up at least for now, and throw a wiring harness around the outside of instead of going through the firewall, I'm just going to throw it in, hook everything up that needs to be hooked up, just to make the thing run, and then strip the harness back on. I just need the thing running and driving to get it out of it or make it movable, because my wife really wants her patrol sorted, so she's sort of upping me for that, so I've got to really get that sorted now. So I'll stop crapping on and let's get this V8 back together. Oh dear. Well, first things first, I guess, clean this surface off. Well, sump's all cleaned and I just blew it out with the compressor, so just going to whack some of this force stuff down. Probably going to put it on both sides, to be honest, because I'm using the cork gasket and they're never that good. Also, no, I'm not going that crazy on the gasket goo, so just a little bead, just to help the cork seal. And I've never used a cork gasket before, so I could be doing this all wrong. But, oh well, try that. Do the same thing to the pan too. I'm not much of a smearer with gasket goo. I usually just do a bead and let it sit for a little bit, let it sort of have a little bit of a cure, and then I'll put this lid on. Yeah, let it cure for a little bit. Now I find the bolts, because throw the bolts in and just do them finger tight. Probably should find the bolts before you do this stuff, and no idea, haven't. I don't know if they're the right bolts. Probably should have tapped all these holes out first too before I did this, because some of these bolts are a bit shit. I don't know if I've lost bolts or what the deal is here, but I'm definitely short. Oh, maybe that's why there's just one dodgy bolt left over here. I'm just going to have to do some Google searching quickly and get the torque settings for these. Just Googled this, torque settings, and who knows if it's right. 84 to 124 inch-pounds though. See these King Chrome ratchets, part numbers K020005 and 0006, I think 0004. Don't buy them, they're fucking shit. Just forever playing up. So just a word, friendly advice there, or something like that. I suppose I can flip this over if I can. Oh God, damn it. Oh, Jesus. Well, the rust comes off. Oh, look at all the oil coming out. Yummy. It's been upside down for a while, so. Alright. Might do these valve cover gaskets. Actually, soon with it. I'll talk again. Oh, let's do this bit of valve cover now. It's rock hard. That was actually quite a good metal one. Just going to use a bit of that aviation gasket sealant on them. Less mess. So I quickly slapped the other cover on. I realised that I fucked up with the sump pan. Reason why the bolt snapped. There was a spacer, like a spreader or something, to put the load down on, and I forgot it. So I just had to quickly take all the bolts back out and redo the sump again. So it's done now. I'll pretend it never happened and that I'm perfect. And no one will ever know. Except there's a snap bolt there now, so that sucks. But I'm just gonna try and get this. Might put some paper down here first. Paper. Whatever this stuff's called. Just so I don't get shit down the intake. I am going to pull the plugs and blow it all out before I put the intake manifold back on. Just anything that's gotten into the ball while I'm doing this shit. Throw a vacuum down or whatever I can to sucking this shit out. Alright, so I get this. I just want to get this cover off, gasket off. Then I'm just going to tape it up. I don't want to go crazy with the engine, it's just very rusty. So I'm just going to get sort of clean it down with a wire brush as much as I can, and then just give it a bit of a rust converter paint and then a bit of engine, and then we'll over it just to try and stop it from being so rusty. And I want to check all the what do you call it, the Welsh plugs and things like that, see if there's any corrosion. keep forgetting that water pump pulley is really close to the harmonic balancer. Oh, that hurt. Get this burn off that gasket off next.
Why are you crying?
Because it's going to snap. Oh God. I'm gonna cry.
God, you and your heat gun.
This is gonna end badly. Very badly. Snap. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, that happened. Let's see if I can get these water pump bolts out. Not water pump, let's see if these come out of the head. This is more scary shit. Oh shit, that come on a little easy. This is the worst thing, is now, while I'm here, I might as well just take this off. Oh, I might as well take the water pump off. Fucking shits me. Oh, what am I doing? Well, at least I'm getting cleaned out properly now. Oh, I really want to take the water pump off now. Damn it. Ugh. God, I feel like crap today. The old hay fever's kicking in. I forgot where I was at, but I think I was, oh yeah, I was getting the V8 ready. So I sort of, I got a glare today's bad. So I got that painted. So it's all nicely painted, as in I found some paint in the cupboard and painted it black. If you can see it. Just all black, because lazy. And then I found some red paint. And then I found some blue paint. So I know it's a complete waste of time. But I got plenty of time on my hands, so got bored, did that. Mate was over yesterday and helped me. I did nothing, but he did this for me. Put up a little little crane thing, which just slides out when I need it. I can just pull that out when I need it. So if I got cars under here, it's not going to matter. And it lifted up those onto the bench because, as you can see, this one here has got a bit of a pinion bearing problem, and this one's out of a ute, a GU leaf ute, and I can't use it because the splines on the inside there are different sizes compared to the coil one. Sorry. So I think I'm just going to be lazy, pull the pinion bearing out of the ute one and stick it into this one and get a new seal. Oh, I got some 4-inch springs. I think I said, I can't remember if I said or not, but I swapped some 6-inch springs for some 4-inch ones. So I've got them in the car now. Still ratchet strapped in. Still got to make my lower control arms but that can wait. I just want to get some weight. I want to get the cab on it, and I just want to get the cab on and get some weight just so I can set my pinion angles and everything, and just get a rough idea how long the arms are going to be. So that'll be all sorted. But plan is this episode is, or to finish this episode off with, I'm not sure where I'm even at the moment because I don't watch any of this stuff, so my wife has to go through it all. I think I'm just going to put the V8s, I'll do the rear main on the V8, and then bolt the gearbox to it, and I might sit it in, I'm going to sit it in the chassis, and I've got to clean up the engine mounts and weld them on. So I'll try and get that done, and then that'll be this episode over then. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens next episode. I have no clue on what I'm planning on doing each day until I get down to the shed and do something. But I'd like to get that, finish this episode, V8 motor and box mounted back on the chassis. That clears up some space, and I need that engine stand because I do have another engine that's going to come out of a car very shortly for another build, because I'm getting sick of cars around here not running. Oh, I got in trouble on filming too, so with being out of shot all the time. So I'm going to leave it on selfie mode so I can see that what I'm actually filming, because you'll probably notice in the last 2 videos I'm out of shot most of the time when I'm doing stuff. But yeah, we'll get this engine, well, you can't see it. No, there. Yeah, I don't know how to do this shit. I'm going to get that engine off the stand and throw the rear main on it, and clutch and flywheel, which I might have to clean. Where can I set you fuckers up? Plenty of glare. All my fancy paintwork might get scratched. We'll call it, it says 75 to 85 foot-pounds, we'll call it 80, that'll do. I'll show you this tool. I didn't even use it properly, and it's a mate of mine that come up with it, so I'll get you down here and have a look at it. So where are we going? Oh god, I can't see anything. The glare. So it's made by Boost Stock. Actually, I'll give me one. Now it's made by Boost Stock. It's not very expensive, but I didn't even use it properly. All I did was wedge one tooth in there. This is just flopping around, and if I made a spacer or something, it would have worked a hell of a lot better, but literally one tooth, 80 foot-pound, worked perfectly fine. So a big shout out to him. It's not sponsored or anything, so I'm going to put the flywheel on now. I'll give this a bit of, it's the flywheel, the pressure plate and clutch on. I'll give this a bit of a clean up first. Not worried about the surface, I'll just brake clean it all. Throw that on, clean all these threads out first in there. So I'm not going to show that because it's probably haven't seen much anyway that I've done. And then we'll get this gearbox on. The worst thing is every time I like my dogs, because one's called Honey and one's called Bacon, I know, odd, I get hungry. I feel like they should be a maybe a chips or something made with honey and bacon flavouring or something, like, you know, your honey soy chips or something, maybe honey bacon or, don't know, just, I want to have some chips or something. Big shout out and thanks to Boost Doc again, as I said, top bloke. Knows his shit, especially RV stuff, and yeah, I'll always buy his products if I can afford them. They're not overly priced, but they're well priced for an Australian made product that is good quality. So buy them. Like I said, that's very reasonably priced for what it is and for how much heartache it saves you. If you're not, it's just, you don't need two people. One person, you don't need screwdrivers, slipping and shit, just throw that on. So with a 302 Windsor, would have worked perfect if I put some spacing on it to lock it in better. But yeah, it worked. Got to put the gearbox on now, I suppose. I did a thing. Engine's on. Nice, beautiful blue gearbox from some paint that I had sitting around here. Black engine, because why not? But I've cleaned up the mounts to go in. They were nice little red engine mounts because I was bored. But it's sitting pretty central. I just got to weld the mounts on, but might have to go a bit higher, I think. I think it sits higher, I'm not sure. I've got the mounts there though, I've got to weld, bolt on to those mounts there, and then I'll see where it sits. I think I'll probably set up a bit higher than that. But at least it's on. It's getting closer. So hopefully tomorrow, if I'm feeling all right, I'll get up, I'll see how I go. And I'll get those mounts prepped and thrown on out the front, well, you can't see, but out that door drying at the moment. Just put some rust converter on them on the inside and that, so at least it's all ready to go for welding tomorrow, hopefully. The problem is this paint that I've put on, it doesn't grind off that easy. Yeah. So I'm just going to grind a small spot and then weld it and then weld through paint, because yeah, it'll do. I don't really care what it looks like, to be honest. It'll just be covered in more paint. But yeah, getting this tomorrow and hopefully have this engine fitted for this episode, and then then I can start doing once the engine's on, cab on. So, which would be good because it's sitting on my car tray at the moment, taking up space, and I need to go pick up another chassis. So I'll see you in the morning, or the day after, or day after, whatever I get back out here. Well, I wasn't lying about the day after, or the day after, or the day after, because I think it might even be the day after that. No fucking clue at the moment, but I think it was the day after that. I got stuck back into it because I was pretty sick, but I had to get something done. So I did a thing. I fitted the engine and box. I got bored and found some paint, so I painted stuff. Yeah. Oh, and I also painted that, and I welded in engine mounts, if you can see them in there. So, beautiful welds through paint, and then just cover them in paint. And yeah, so I got that fitted up because I didn't want to record anything because I had my daughter home, or one of my daughters home, sick, and it's hard to record when you got kids around. Don't really want to show them on this. And then I think the next day, I'm trying to remember what happened now. I think the next day I had to go pick up a storage unit for my wife's storage thing she does, and then we had to unload that, and then took the day off yesterday, I think it was. No, yesterday. What did I do yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday. Shit, I don't even know what I did on Sunday. Maybe I took the day off, I can't remember. Oh no, we cleaned the house up. So take the day off. And then today I went and did another silly thing and bought another Patrol. So yeah, typical me, see it on Marketplace, cheap, tell them I'm going to pick it up next day. Without asking any questions. All I've got out of it is he says it runs and drives, and that's all I know, but it has no battery in it, so I have no idea yet. But I think I'm going to end this episode here, and I think that's all I'm going to do. Actually, what have I... I'm trying to think what else I done. Oh, I went and got some stuff from a mate. I'll just show you what I got. I got all these fittings and hoses and whatnot. Nitrous bottle bracket for another car. Also got... Brother got that at the local Ford swap meet. I think it was an all Ford day. So I really need that. Trying to think. Oh, I've got some other colours paints to go on this chassis yet, because I've just got a cupboard full of random paints. So I'm just going to be painting some stupid colours, so you'll see them in later episodes. But I think I'll do I might do a bit of a rundown on this Patrol that I just picked up. It's only a GR. I won't say what it is until tomorrow or the next day or whenever I get onto it, but I'll say it's going to be tomorrow, which will be Tuesday for me and probably a week later for you guys. Who knows? But yeah, I'll finish this off. Well, I'm not going to finish any work on this. I'll probably just do a bit of a tidy up, because whenever we do these storage sheds, I end up with, let's see if I can get there, stuff like this. Ooh, God, I can't even work out how to use this phone. Hold on, give me one. I end up with like things like this, and then I've been buying parts that I shouldn't be, and then I've got that to find a spot for, and I don't know, the shed's a bit of a mess. So I'm just going to do a bit of a clean up tonight, and then. Oh, that diff. Oh, sorry for all over the place. I sort of used the insides out of a coil sprung into a leaf sprung housing with just lots of shims, and yeah, it's together. I just got some lapping paste, so we'll see how good that is, but you'll worry about that another day. But yeah, I was going to do a bit of a clean up around there, so I can get into here tomorrow to do some work. Maybe tomorrow, yeah, probably tomorrow, after I play around with this Patrol that I got, and I'll record. I might show you what I do with the Patrols when I get them. yeah, so I might do a bit of just a vid on when I buy a patrol. A lot of times I do try and get them running and driving and to see what the parts are like, because I hate selling stuff that I personally don't know if it works or not. So I'll go through that, put a battery in it, start it, see if it's got a blown head gasket, see if the transmission works, diffs. It's pretty filthy inside and out. Could have been through a flood from what I looked at. I might even do a revs check on it just to have a look. Because if it runs and drives all right, I don't know. I'm sort of half tempted to fix it and sell it, but then it's pretty filthy. So I might just put the motor into another car and then sell that car, because if it runs anyway, it might have a blown head gasket for all I know. A cracked piston, got no idea yet. It was just cheap, so I bought it. So I'll leave you with this one, and see you on the next one with me rambling on about stuff that I don't know what I'm doing, and at least I feel a bit better, and the days have got a bit warmer. All right, see you.
Do 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 do. Bad back garage.